Professor Sam describes the narcissist collapse when the narcissist world crumbles from beneath them. However, narcissistic individuals can also have a mini collapse throughout their life. It's a pattern of behaviour. When the narcissist lies finally catch up with them, when people start to see through them, a narcissist can have a mini collapse. Narcissistic individuals tend to build their world on lies, and eventually these lies catch up with them and the truth reveals all. When their mask cracks, the collapse can be dramatic. Narcissistic individuals play their hand too far and eventually they get caught. With a narcissistic individual, when they get caught out on their lies, they can start with the denial and deflection. They can flat out deny everything. They can twist facts. They can blame someone else. Because admitting the truth is like an annihilation to a narcissistic individual's ego. So a narcissist can happily have moved in and have a family unit set up, and they can be seeing someone new. Eventually, they get caught out on the fact that they're having an affair, and they can go all out to deny all knowledge or to blame the person that they're with, to claim that the person that they are with is not giving them enough attention. And it's a mini collapse for a narcissist because they've got their world sort of sorted, and then someone discovers one of their lies, one of their secrets, and they don't like people knowing those kinds of things about them. There can be the rage explosion. Narcissists can suffer from a narcissistic injury, and they're not always in control. Mostly they are in control when there's an audience around. However, sometimes that rage does appear when they don't want it to. When a narcissist cannot control the narrative, there's usually explosive anger, shouting, insults, intimidation. They're looking to scare people into silence, and this can work behind closed doors. However, a narcissist might rage out in public if they believe you've criticised them in some way. They'll usually try to twist it back onto how it was your fault. Narcissistic individuals will go all out to play the victim. They will go all out to tell everyone that they're misunderstood. They're the one who's been betrayed. They're the one who's been unfairly attacked. You try and call them out and they'll accuse you of attacking them. They hope to win sympathy and shift the focus away from their lies. A narcissistic individual, when they believe that they're losing control, will go all out to smear your name, to ruin your reputation, your credibility. They go on the offensive, spreading lies, rumours and half-truths to ruin those who are trying to expose the narcissist, so that people believe the narcissist because the narcissist has already discredited those people. When a narcissist is struggling with a mini collapse, they can go into the desperation tactics. They can start love bombing you all over again. If they've not got a new source of supply lined up, they can come on strong with the guilt trips or the dramatic crisis. There's some sort of emergency, some sort of health issue. They're looking to pull on your heartstrings, to suck you back into their games, to take attention away from their behaviour and more onto how they're struggling, and you need to be there for them. Some narcissistic individuals can just struggle with the mini collapse behind closed doors. They can spiral into shame and panic and depression. They still believe it's everybody else's fault and not their own, and they will go all out to hide it from most people because they want to be perceived as perfect, not because they don't want to burden other people. If a narcissist can burden someone to get their needs met, oh, they will. And then comes the reinvention phase. When a narcissist has struggled from a mini collapse and the world around them has sort of exposed them for who they are, they can disappear. They can find new sources of supply. And when they disappear for a while, they can resurface with a new image, a new partner, new children, new lies, a new audience. They reinvent themselves and they seem happier because they've got a new source of supply from a fresh audience. However, they do overplay their hand. Narcissistic individuals can struggle with many mini collapses throughout their lives where they have to move from one group of people to another. Eventually their games wear thin. They can't keep going for younger morals. People begin to see through their lies, and that's usually when people start to walk away and the narcissist suffers from the major collapse. The mini collapse isn't the end to their behaviour. It's a pause before the cycle begins again. Understanding this helps you protect yourself for when the mask inevitably slips, because it will. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of one-to-one slots available also, which is in the description. If you're looking for further reading, I have several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain. Healing from narcissistic and emotional abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery. I can't speak now. This is more journaling than reading. It's just got some prompts. A Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. And Behind the Mask, the rise of a narcissist. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.